Mic test 1 2 1 2. Mic test 1 2 1 2. Okay. ReZero has been one of my favorite isekai anime show. It's dark. It has actual. ReZero has been one of my favorite. ReZero has been one of my favorite isekai show, along with Mushoku Tensei and Overlord. It has dark theme. Actual stakes are involved, and our main character suffers a lot. And you keep beating out character, it leads to character's development. So it's been a while since I last watched ReZero, so I'm going to refresh myself with the recap episode. And today we'll be watching the any news with the refresher of ReZero season 2 full recap. I'll put a link in the description, linking to his video, because hopefully you can also watch it along. Just put the video on the background and put it to 1% and let it play, and this will let him get some views. And without further ado, let's start our video.
Where Season 1 set the stage and developed Subaru through immense suffering, Season 2 confronts the past while also developing Subaru through immense suffering. This time it's not just him going through it though, as Amelia and the others all get their fair share of the spotlight. So if you're looking for a refresher just like how I did with Season 1, well, here's everything that happened in Season 2. Let's get started. The story picks up immediately after the fight with the White Whale, showing the unfortunate fate of both Rem and Krush. They were confronted by Greed and Gluttony, two Sin Archbishops who will be taking center stage in Season 3. Krush got off easy by only having...
I completely forget about those two sins. I even forget her name. I only remember the Gluttony. I know this is the part where someone ate Rem's existence away. That's why nobody remember. Well, Subaru exists outside of the normal timeline, so he's like a player who's playing a game outside, so his mind is actually in another dimension, like play a game. Therefore, he knew what is going on. It's like Doctor Strange with his spirit come out. Therefore, he knew that Rem character existed, or everyone doesn't know, because her existence, in the timeline, has been erased away, while he having a slave slot outside of the timeline. Therefore, he knew that Rem actually existed.
Having her memories taken, while Rem's existence was completely erased. Whatever Lai did, he completely removed Rem from everyone's memory. Everyone, of course, except for Subaru. Such news was more than Subaru could handle, though, so in an attempt to go back and do things over, he tried to save Rem.
This scene was very depressing. Even the butler tried to save him.
Had already updated, leaving Rem comatose pretty much indefinitely. So, if Subaru wanted to save her now, then the only way to do so was to defeat Gluttony, one of the key motivations currently driving him forward.
I can't even believe Rem forget her. You see someone who your twins, you look exactly the same, and you just don't think that the person is you. You just think of it as a doppelganger. I completely forget why just basically withdraw from society. I guess he had a hard time. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't do well in school. He feel like maybe he's like most of the people. It's like you always do so good in school. Like you pick in high school, yes, you pick in high school, and after that it just went downhill all the way, and he just can't find his way, any meaning in life. What's surprising is Subaru has a very supporting parents. Not a lot of people actually have. It's very rare. It's only available to the privileged people, and not all humans are capable of being a parent. I am a strong believer that adults are just children with more knowledge ahead of time. Like deep down, everyone is still children and acting on impulse and instinct. It's how well you can control your impulse and your desires is what makes you an adult. And if you can't do that, you're considered a man child, I guess, a woman child, I guess.
It all leads to Subaru understanding more of his insecurities, while at the same time helped hid
Roswell is really a bitch, man. I can't understand why Rem actually liked Roswell. It's like, what's so good? Maybe he had a savior complex or Stockholm syndrome or something like that. Indeed, Roswell did help Rem. Maybe that's why he has this weird attachment to Roswell. But even though Roswell is, man, he's an asshole. What can you expect? Even if it's a lot, he doesn't even handle his people or his village. He massacred his whole village. I'm not even sure, without any people doing the work, how are you going to get your further incomes from? You're not texting anyone, no one is working. You're just waiting for more people to come in. What, hire slaves, I guess? I know, is the slaves even a thing inside? I can't remember, but it's isekai. So slave and isekais usually go hand in hand.
It's after that that Subaru returns to.
Well, what is the lolly baba? The I don't know, the grandma is considered grandma. It's so small and young. I don't know. I completely forget how she even maintained her age. Is she a clone or something? I think that's the case.
The barrier only affects those who are pure half-breeds. Sure.
Now I'm mistaken the name already. I don't even know what's the lollipop name. And Garfield is just the guy that can turn into a tiger.
Otto and Ram as his unlikely saviors, and that.
Which is worse, a pack of rabbit eating you alive, tiny stuff, or piranhas in real life. It is just a reenactment of those two same event. I guess it's quite painful because they're gonna bite tons of holes into them. I think even in the sea, there's some fishes that actually try to eat, try to take bites out of you. You know, sometimes sharks and whale has whole scars on their flesh, and those fish is just feasting on their body. You know.
Seeing those he cares for die, that causes Subaru's frustration and despair to finally overwhelm him.
Yeah. What make a witch a witch? Maybe you can tell me in the comment section. Oh. But you see, this is what I mean by putting a Subaru into tons of despair. It's just trials over trials over trials and tries over tries over tries. You know, builds character. You know, you say you think that immortality is good, and then you just go through this my traumatic events over and over again. But if it was me, I think I might have lose my sanity, man. Subaru is a tough guy, man. I think it's because of both of his parents is what make him a very strong person.
It was by the time that Subaru was done, though, that Satella's shadow had manifested.
The main thing is Statella and Amelia looks very similar. Yeah, that's it. But if I remember, the author say that they are not the same person, or he can say that, but maybe she is in the future. He's technically not wrong because currently, she is not Stella, but in the future, then she become. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but maybe the light novel people will know, and only the author will find out. Only the author will know because he's writing the story after all, and hopefully we get to find an answer. This is the mystery that that Kimmy's want to know, that is Stella Emilia or Emilia is Stella, or it's just somebody else. Because why does Stella has such a strong attachment to Subaru? That's a very good question, right? What did he do, or you see, like in the future, he do that makes her that attached to Subaru so strongly? I don't know, right?
A moment of weakness for Subaru actually went to strengthen her.
Sounds very familiar. What can I think of? Can I even remember? It's from Fear and Hunger 1, where they try to make a lot of the shells, try to gain immortality, but it fails to do so.
Society, giving Subaru the opportunity to support her emotional edge. Beatrice killed at the hands of Elsa, Ram and Garfield murdered by Roswell, then the Great Rabbit closing in.
See? Roswell is ready to kill Ram, and Ram like Roswell. I think girls have some weird attachment to bad boys, Is it a mentality or like, oh, I can fix him, then you go ruin both of your life.
Fast. Right before they do, though, it's here Roswell will that to his advantage to achieve his goals.
The main thing is, how does Roswell even know that he has power? That's weird. Someone has told him. He assume he start from the beginning of when he get isekai here. But the main thing is, it's sort of something like that, but how does he know?
So, one creepy kiss later and another restart leads Subaru to beckon for Echidna again. Echidna then tries to offer Subaru a contract, but not before first being warned by all the other witches.
Now, this is the same that when you make a wish with a genie, you better be careful with that wish, because the wish can be anything. And then the genie can always twist the wish into something else. When you wish to be a millionaire, the genie can say that because you steal $1 million, that's why you're a millionaire, and now you're in jail for life. So Subaru was just about to sign a contract with the devil, you know. And luckily, he didn't.
In the end, Subaru decides to decline it since to contract with her would lead everywhere but the optimal path.
Yeah,
That's when Satella invades Echidna's dreamscape to give her own opinion too, revealing that all she wants is for Subaru to save himself as well.
Yeah, all the witches in there, they're not exactly bad people. I feel like there's like a lot of people sacrificing something for a purpose, then they deem they become witches, you know, like how gods and devils are becoming. People of worship, they becomes a god, and people who are sacrificed becomes the devils. But very religious stuff.
After that, Subaru awakens to find he's been stripped of his privileges to enter the tomb. This is once again all to perfect Subaru and turn him into a tool that Roswell can use for his own goals. Obviously.
And another thing is, if Roswell already know that Subaru can travel back in time, just tell him everything, man. Give him the information. Don't just beat around the bushes and all this. Then make him try over and over again. You think dying is fun? You trying to die 100 times then.
This was quite the shock to Subaru, but after a bit of help from Otto and a newfound resolve to fight
Otto
back,
is the best man.
Subaru decides to confront Roswell head on. She doesn't even flinch at the sight of what her future may bear, since at this point she's no longer afraid of her own potential. No.
Wait, she see her past? How does that work? Huh? Foresight? Clairvoyance? Something similar to Subaru? I don't remember
Instead,
that part.
she's able to face each trial with confidence, and by the end is more than determined to forge her own path. Garfield takes her on in a
Did they kill Elsa?
while
I don't even
Subaru
remember.
saves Beatrice from her self-imposed isolation between them, since for once someone wants Beatrice to live for herself.
Yeah, there's an
Initially,
anime rule,
Beatrice
you know. Every badass needs a lolly.
doesn't want any of it, but after a lot of persistence and a bit of self-reflection. Now, if you liked the video, then leave a like, and if you want to see Season 3 content, then be sure to subscribe. I'll
Do
be
like,
doing
guys,
weekly
like and
videos
subscribe.
talking about what the
how I
anime is in the
am reading.
novels, as well as streams on Sunday talking about the episodes live. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this type of anime content, then you already know what to do. So, until
Yep, that's what's up for the recap video. A very good recap, even though I still don't remember almost all the stuff, but it just gave you the main plot of the stuff. And that's it for this video, I guess. Then we start watching ReZero. I can't wait to do that. And I'll see you in the next video.